The Pentagon, apparently, now, you know, there's a couple of stories about this, but the first is from Lawrence Kotlikoff, who is a contributor to Forbes magazine, right? Capitalism here, right? We love capitalism. He writes, on July 26th of last year, the Office of the Inspector General, that's the OIG, issued a report, quote, titled, Army General Funds Adjustments Not Adequately Documented or Supported. The report indicates that for the fiscal year 2015, that's 1 year, the Army failed to provide adequate support for $6.5 trillion in journal voucher adjustments. According to the GAO's Comptroller General, quote, journal vouchers are summary-level accounting adjustments made when balances between systems cannot be reconciled. Often these journal vouchers are unsupported, meaning they lack supporting documentation to justify the adjustment or are not tied to specific accounting transactions. For an auditor, journal vouchers are a red flag that transactions are not being captured, reported, or summarized correctly. So the entire Army budget in fiscal 2015 was $120 billion. But they can't account for $5.6 trillion? This is because of the Defense Department's, quote, failure to correct system deficiencies. An appendix to the July 2016 report shows that $2 trillion in changes, the Army General Fund balance sheet, were due to unsupported adjustments. So, you know, bottom line here is it looks like the Defense Department might have spent as much as $21 trillion since 1998 that we don't know about, and they don't know where it went, which is really strange, right? Where did that money go? Where did that money, I mean, $21 trillion, the GDP of the entire country is $15 to $16 trillion a year. The budget of the United States is just under $3 trillion a year. And the Pentagon has spent $21 trillion in the last 19 years that they can't account for? Or 20 years, I guess it would be, since 1998. This is 2018. Where did that money go? Or did it go? Or is this like, this is how bad their accounting is? I mean, it's time to audit the Pentagon. It's time to figure out what's going on. You know, we all saw, you know, when George W. Bush lied us into the war in Iraq, you know, one of the first things that happened was they started shipping in literally pallets of $100 bills, some $6 to $10 billion in pallets of money, and started passing that money out to the preferred Iraqis, the Iraqis who, you know, were going to help us rebuild the country. Right? And the money is unaccountable for. I mean, this is an amount of money, the physical cash that you could see from outer space, and we can't find it. But 21 trillion? There's something funky going on here.